How did it work out for them?
Wow.
Did it work
They
out?
won with it. They won with it,
Well,
absolutely.
We are going to find out here, ladies and gentlemen, jumping into game number 2 here, Blacklist International versus Onic Philippines. And again, we're going to see some action here, finally, from a debut here of Melissa as well. Looks like a lot of early aggression.
Very nice.
Wow.
Dexstar, but Kyrie still grabs the purple here. And also, Dexstar going to have to flicker out.
Oh, this time, no, the debut. Onic has used so many hero debuts in Season 9, but Week 5 just going crazy.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Kevier snags it, actually.
Yeah, cheeky play there coming out from Kevier. He grabs it, so a lot of early aggression as well coming out from Onic Philippines. They're looking for a lot of picks. Woloski could be in trouble here. He's going to get stunned just a little bit. Can they find the connection? That's going to be the first blood going over to Blacklist International.
Oh, that's Jawhead.
Dexstar still going to be
Oh.
alone. No, not enough. He goes down. Onic Philippines responds.
Oh, with the early game trade here, you know, there's a lot of things that you can do with a Jawhead pick. You know, smart missiles can come a long way in harassing and giving vision. And now it's all about the timing. Man.
Okay. Already, we're seeing the advantages of the emblems that both teams picked up. Like Kevier, look at his aggressiveness with the jungle emblem.
Popping the Tempest of Blades. He goes down here. Finds a kill on Kyrie. Hatred has to flicker out as well. They find one. Kevier has to reconnect here. Turtle's going to be up shortly. So far, 2-2 across the board.
Yep. So as I was saying, Hatred was able to kill off was able to punish Dexstar with a kill because he had Magic Worship instead of the typical mystery shop that you get from the Kagura. So the Larsky though. Wow, that was amazing, but that was scary. But
There's just so much going on.
There's so much going on. In fact,
I know you want to explain, but
badly wanted to explain like the matchups here.
Now you can't.
All here is Onic is trying to squeeze, trying to shorten time progress for Blacklist International, and they are responding in a more aggressive manner, but in a fashionable, organized way.
And, you know, as this first turtle is now up, I'm sure we're going to see both of these teams just clashing down. Notice Marky is still at the top, though, as well as the other side of the team. I mean, you know, we have to consider the fact that this turtle, we've seen it before, right? Turtles, even if all 3 turtles go over to a team, it doesn't necessarily convert to, you know, a very early or a strong mid-game. Haji going to wave the dragon here. Beloyski is going to just back off, but they're just trying to secure the turtle here. Blacklist International does secure it. But just what I was saying is pretty much at this point, Onic Philippines can go ahead and give up turtles if they feel like they can't contest them for now.
Yeah, Blacklist has a wide coverage of the map right now with Ling and also with Benedetta. There's a lot of things that they can do, and especially now that this opportunity knocks on them, they need to take this window, as Onic is also waiting for the right timing to strike back.
There's going to be the Holy Baptism to stop them. Beloyski going to get the way of the dragon. He goes in, but actually going to be able to survive. Tempest of Blades. They take some turret shots as well. No connection here from Blacklist International just yet. No conversion of kills. Kevier gets hit here. Hatred finds one with an auto.
Oh my god. Okay, that clash, that skirmish, I would say Marky was the MVP of that. He was able to pop the ultimate when Ling was trying to dive for Beloyski, and then Beloyski already receiving that way of the dragon had him go. We can see it once again. You can see, watch out for Marky and his usage of the ultimate. Was able to nudge Kevier as well as Haji when they tried to dive. Look at that, beautifully done. And Beloyski survived because of that. Hatred with the Magic Worship takes down the Ling.
So, well, for those that might not be familiar with Melissa, especially, you know, considering she just came out, how does that ultimate work?
Basically, so it's like an Akai ultimate, but with better range.
Yeah, dome.
It's a dome wherein you can't enter that if you don't have like immunity from crowd control. So essentially, it's like continuous crowd control in that area against your opponent. So that is really a problem for the Ling. Lancelot, because of the Phantom Execution, having this, you have this iframe, right, invulnerability frame, and you're also immune to CC because of that. You can get through, but the moment you appear as a hero once again, you are nudged out of that bubble.
So basically, Blacklist International are going to have to learn to work around the ultimate of Melissa here. Marky on the Melissa. Double N's here. Marky on the Melissa. They're going to have to work around it. And now the second turtle of the game is going to be for the taking. Kyrie's going to be taking a little bit of damage, going to be forced back here.
What a stun.
Edward could be in trouble, going to take a whole lot of damage. Goes down here, but look at the knock up there. Tempest Blade's coming down. Turtle is going to be secured here by Kevier.
Wow.
So they grab one. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Blacklist International securing the turtle.
Oh, the retry battle continues. Blacklist International. Kevier on that second turtle steal, man. It's just going to get crazy against Onic Philippines right now. But on that take in making that work, they're just waiting for the right time to pop that ult coming in from Melissa, from Marky. But at the same time, they're trying to siege the position on who to target, on who to deny, on who can attack them at that point.
Exactly. So already Oheb is strong now. This is a second picked Kimmy, by the way. It seems like Onic Philippines did not directly counter this. They only have the Lancelot to kind of make it difficult for Oheb. But apart from that, Oheb is going to have a good time, especially with Haji as well as Dexter making the plays. Imagine having two, like the strongest, like single target lockdowns on the game. With the Dragon as well as the Unstoppable Force and the Ejector. That's going to be great healing for Blacklist International.
Little one-on-one action here in the mid lane. Kevier going to take a
showdown.
lot. Bob and the weave, but Hatred is going to spoil the fun there. Kyrie's still alive. Both of them still alive for now.
Man, that showdown. It was one auto needed to connect.
Hatred's like, I'm here, man.
They let it happen.
Yeah. I think Ari was baiting. And he knows that Hatred will be there in time, but yeah, Kevier pulling out the stop in the right moment.
That's what we like to see, you know? Two junglers do.
Yeah, that's right.
Lane. I
The
mean,
showdown, man.
that's one's got the assassin emblem and one's got the jungle. And we could see the damage output difference already starting here, especially 7 minutes into the game. Edward going to go ahead and clear out those minions. Again, this is not the typical Eternal battle that we see usually here, but so far I want to say Edward's making this Benedetta work for now. Again, when you have a Benedetta, you also get to use that as a win condition later on in the game.
Yeah, one thing special about this is the skill set of Benedetta. You can totally dodge the skills, and also using the elapsed daytime to utilize the passive and the damage. And as well as, you know, Edward on this hero, a comfort pick as well. He has been using this for also for lane pushes, but at this specific one, he also need to be up with the edge with Delarski.
I really like this adjustment from Blacklist International. Throwback to MPL Season 7 when Benedetta was like the absolutely most broken pick.
Yeah.
And, you know, they didn't choose the Uranus. Instead, they went for the Benedetta as the pick for Blacklist International. In a way, this is like Uranus, but Benedetta is able to like also muster the split push as well as the wave clear that a Benedetta has, but only faster, because that's the thing with Benedetta, right? You can just make you can control the lanes easily because of your global presence, because of your unlimited dashes. That still is a positive trade map-wise.
Delarski going to get focused on. There's the Way of the Dragon coming out. Delarski still alive, though. There it is.
That's the kick.
That's going to be the kick. The Way of the Dragon finding the mark. Meanwhile, at the bottom, Edward going to get focused down here by 4 members from Onic Philippines, but he can't go 1 versus 4 now on this Benedetta. They find a 1-for-1 trade.
It takes 4, man. You need to have 4. There's a lot of dashes
On
in
both
it.
sides.
On both sides. And going back on what Wolf said, I mean, we've seen Edward do wonders with this hero. But speaking of wonders, it's another ejector in.
This is what they have to do. Find the picks here. Dexter definitely finding them.
Yep.
Check out the replay here.
Yeah, the flicker was used, I would say rather late. Because the thing is, the ejector was already popped. And once you already like tossed up, the flicker will not, the flicker will still pull through, but the ejector will still be prioritized.
Yep. Onic Philippines here. Kyrie picking up that Blade of Despair here. Again, he's going to be pumping out the damage. So again, Blacklist International has to watch out for that. But right now, they're doing a great job. They've got a minor gold lead as well. And they're going to be looking to set up here the first Lord of the game.
For this one, Kaio, just to go back on you said there, here, Naisu, he's using the killing spree on a Demon Slayer. He's probably prioritizing or investing on the damage items he can give on the later stage of this game, just even this type of game. And at this time, this might be where he wants to unleash it. They're not extending into much team fights, and most of what they do is the resources is what matters right now for Onic Philippines.
Kevier going to be doing a great job here, taking that turret down. A bot also has to deal here with Delarski a little bit, but going to be working his way back up. Again, Lord still for the taking here. Blacklist International finding space around the map. 5 turrets up over the 1 of Onic Philippines.
So this is what we like about Blacklist International. Whenever they get the lead, they take control of the map, and that's something that more teams should be doing. Getting the lead is one thing, but controlling the map is a completely other thing. And already Melissa popped the ultimate.
Yeah, they can't find the
window.
connections. That's going to be the way of the dragon, though. Delarski, not the best target here. Going to be able to survive just fine. A lot of poke back and forth. Right now, no one goes down. Lord still up here. Going to have to be a reset from Onic Philippines. Blacklist International going to start the Lord here. Onic Philippines not going to give it back. They know that they're going for the Lord, but it goes over here to Blacklist International. There's the attempts of lanes being popped. Dextar's really low. He goes down. Oheb finds a kill. Onic Philippines loses 1, and the Lord.
Yep. That really looked like a Blacklist play. And this is really giving a lot of like nostalgia to all of our viewers out there. The way that they poked Onic Philippines after the commitment into Haji, immediately just regrouping together and then focusing the Lord. It actually prompted Onic Philippines to dip back to the Lord, even when Baloyski didn't have the mana anymore. That's why Onic Philippines didn't have like as much sustain in that fight. Because Baloyski already was planning to go back to the base. But Blacklist International forced them into that error, and Onic Philippines are now going to be having to defend against the Lord.
That's to build up confidence. Blacklist they know that the window, they need to pull off some resources from Onic Philippines in order to get that pickup, or even to have that edge in damage. I mean, if you have so much damage and if you can't use it as a team, why not wait for them to react first? Well, Blacklist on the discipline here, they're trying to get their points in. And mostly the control also is being on their side, Naisu.
Upside here, Onic Philippines has some decent clear, and this is still just a regular Lord. They should have no problem defending here, but they got to watch out for the initiation coming out from Blacklist International. That's going to be the concealed play. Not able to find anyone just yet. Onic Philippines still there. There's the toss-up, but Loiski's in trouble. Goes down here. Blacklist International finding 1, cracking open the base of Onic Philippines. Can they defend this? So far, so good. That's going to be a play there coming out from Edward. Still alive as well. They lose 1. Onic Philippines still in the game.
Oh, Edward. You see, there's a lot of wonders that this hero can do. You know, totally countering skills, wasting skills, and if you use it at that wrong timing, man, it's all a good sign for Blacklist International just to move forward and have that confidence to do so.
And it's not only Edward who's doing a great job in this game. I think Dextar as well as Haji are utilizing the kit of their hero so well that they're bullying Onic Philippines. You can see that they still have both flickers up, and this is threatening for Onic Philippines. Honestly, Blacklist International can just bully Onic Philippines under their base. Look at what they're doing. They're freezing the lane so that Onic Philippines will not have the farm, and they're forcing Onic to get out of their base. And Kevier still has his ultimate, so they're pretty safe here. They can just bait out Onic Philippines.
This is tough. I mean, this is a tough position to be for Onic Philippines because, you know, as you mentioned, they have to continuously worry about Haji and Dextar. At any given moment, those 2 players can decide to start a fight. Right? Especially having Flicker available to them. And you don't want to give Cho to Haji, man. The guy has made play after play after play throughout his time here in the FPL Philippines, and he's doing it again. So right now, Blacklist International going to go ahead and start up this first Luminous Lord of the game. Onic Philippines not really going to be able to do much, although they are going to try to get some vision. Dextar just around the corner here, going to zone them out completely.
Wow, that's a fast clear. I mean, Kevier on that Demon Slayer really works. And now just having, how many? 4, 5 items in already for Kevier, and making use of those damages, working through. And Onic right now is probably waiting on that last possible clash that they can get.
Look at this. The lane management from Blacklist International, they have frozen the lanes. I think they're going to be pushing here the bottom lane. Now that the Lord is up, they're going to be pushing mid and bot so that all of the lanes will be pushed against Onic. And if you're looking at Onic Philippines, they don't have the best wave clear. Surely they have the Lancelot as well as the Kagura, but you don't want to use your spells onto minions if you're the Kagura. You want to use it on heroes, and I'm pretty sure the Blacklist International has got a big advantage now against Onic.
Conceal play.
Another one. The conceal comes out. No connection just yet. Edward looking for something. Pops the electro final blow. Lord's still going to be pushing the top. Onic Philippines has to defend this the best they can. They're going to lose another turret here. They're going to do their best, but at what cost? Blacklist International still huge lead here. It's being very patient. Onic Philippines has one turret up in the base. So far, so good. But it looks like the way the Dragon's going to find a connection. Hatred can't get in.
Oh!
It's tossed up here. Dexstar finding another one. Haji has to back off. Base half health. Onic Philippines trying to do their best to defend. Keep it in the game. They grab a kill on Kevier. But here you go. Edward trying to turn it around. Haji as well. Delarski has to flicker out. He's still up. Oheb with the damage. Coming out with a mega kill on this Kimmy. Base, once again, still being focused here. No minions yet.
Pushing in.
Out of the bottom of the damage, and that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Blacklist International taking it to game number 3.
That's it. Slowly and steady. We're building the code, man. The faces on that game, too, man. Gave so much hope for Blacklist International to push through.